This month, mornings are very hectic. I have been thinking a lot about why exactly I've been doing this.
If we did that in medicine, a lot more people would die.
I think it's more about the experience and how you feel and the people there than, taking pictures and... Well, good morning, and welcome to another vlog. Today, I'm just gonna get you caught up on what I've done so far this morning. It's like 7-ish, and this month, mornings are very hectic. First things first, up at 5, took the dogs out to pee. By the time they go pee, it's like 5:30. I threw back some pre-workout, went to the gym, trained chest today. Got a good chest day in. Somebody was hanging out in the decline bench machine and, well, for like a half an hour, so I didn't get to do that today. But had a good chest day, came back upstairs, inhaled some breakfast. Like literally I inhaled it. It didn't touch the sides on the way down. It was a lot. And then showered and got ready for work, and here I am. I have been thinking a lot about why exactly I've been doing this YouTube channel, the Instagram, TikTok, whole 9 yards, and I would sit down here and talk to you to this camera as I'm holding a pen cap that doesn't have a home apparently. But I digress, and I'll talk to you from the car, because if I don't, I'm going to be very late, which is not like me at all.
God, it's so gray outside. What the hell? Today's video, I wanted to kind of show you around the hospital again for a different rotation. I'm on the Neurology stroke service, so not quite internal medicine, but, part of our requirements. And I really need to be in that lane, so hang on. All right, we're good. But I wanted to quickly talk about, why I do this, why I do social media, why I do YouTube, and why I, taught myself how to edit videos and record stuff, and why I do all this nonsense. I work a lot. There are certainly people that work more than I do, but on the spectrum of not a lot to a lot, I'm closer to a lot. And initially it was about fitness, it was about diabetes, it was about medicine, but more recently it's been about showing what doctors these days actually look like instead of the old creatures that they're not. I can't tell you how many times I've been around, different patients saying that, I don't look like a doctor. Like, what does that mean? I also don't look like an underwater basket weaver, but I am one of those things. I'm the doctor, I'm not the basket weaver. I don't know how to weave baskets. I got a DM the other day that was like, yeah, you only put yourself on social media just to show how cool you are. I'm like, I don't think I have ever once in my life claimed to be cool. And I got to thinking, I actually do this to show you how cool I'm not. And to show you how physicians are regular people with just a different set of skills. Like I can't code or program, I can't fix cars. Plumbing, forget about it. I have a particular set of skills that not a lot of people have. I think everybody has something similar. Everybody has a set of skills that nobody else has, and everybody has a set of skills that are similar to other people. We're just different, that's all. And there's no such thing as different being bad. It's just different. I think these days people are too fixated on, you look like X, so you should act like Y. It's like, no, if we did that in medicine, a lot more people would die, and a lot more people would be unhappy. Medicine, like interacting with every human being, is about individual tailoring to who you are. I'm about to turn in the parking lot, so I'll see you inside. Because of COVID, the teams are segregated, and actually the teams are then divided. So it's going to be the attending, the fellow, and the medical students in a different room, and the rest of us in this room. So the general neurology team likes to round at 8:30, so they kicked us out of the workroom. Stroke neurology rounds at 9, which is pretty cush, but that means we just have to get ousted. My patients this morning, I think I'm sending all of them home. So it's gonna be a super busy day, lots of discharge summaries, lots of making sure they have appropriate follow-up, lots of making sure they have their appropriate medicines to their pharmacies. Sometimes it goes like that. And hopefully that means the afternoon will be nice and relaxed. hopefully, but we'll see. Okay, time to write some discharge summaries, and a lot of them. Hate to say it, but it was a pretty soft day today, so I get to leave early.
Oh man, what a day. You can probably tell that I just got in from walking the dogs because I guess I'm not that full of dog hair. That's not so bad. But after work, I did manage to get home and take the dogs out. Bruin met some ducks that, well, he's a sighted hound, so once he sees something that interests him, he's going to focus on them and not blink. So that's fun. But today at work was really a basic day at work for me. You do a lot of walking, you do a lot of sitting, you do a lot of waiting on the phone, you do a lot more walking. So today was kind of frankly, a pretty basic day for me. You know, you get to work and you do a lot of rounding and you do a lot of walking and then you do a lot of sitting and waiting on the phone and then you do some more walking. Yeah, and then you do some thinking every now and again, but at the end of the day, you're just coordinating, putting in orders. You don't get to do as much thinking as you probably would like to when you're going through pre-med and med school, but it's all for patient wellness and patient well-being and making sure everything moves smoothly and everyone's on the same page. So, pros and cons. So all in all, not a bad day. We were supposed to have a meeting with our financial advisor today, but I guess a pipe burst in his house, so he had to call us and be like, I have bigger problems. And we're like, all right, you got it, of course. So that's going to be postponed. It wasn't super important or time sensitive, so we were fine with it. But even then, the day is not over. So for the first time in I don't know how long, we're actually going to go out and have dinner with some friends of ours. I've seen one of them in the hospital like twice. The other one I just haven't seen because he works in a different hospital. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've never tried the dinner spot before, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, pretty sure they're not going to love me wearing my scrubs to dinner. So I'm going to change them. We're going to go to dinner. So obviously in a different spot than I usually am. The sound behind me is Bruin eating. It's just past 9 p.m. We got home from dinner and took them out. I didn't record anything at dinner because I think it's more about the experience and how you feel and the people there than, taking pictures and, taking video. You can always capture the photos and you can always capture what people look like, but you can almost never capture how people made you feel. And it's, to me, more important the latter than the former. So, Bruin's still going at it behind me. But hopefully I showed some of you that, just being a doctor and just being at work all day, that's not just what doctors are. Doctors are human beings, and all too often people forget that. More and more physicians are looked at as walking prescription pads or consistently in the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies. And I tell my patients all the time, listen, I make the same amount of money if you're on no meds or 1,000 meds. Hey buddy, how you doing? I want you to be on no meds, but I also don't want you to die. So let's get you to the point where you don't need to be on meds at all. But yeah, doctors are people too, not just walking prescription pads. Some of these have giant dogs, and Bobby's under the table chasing the tail that she doesn't have. But I'm 6'2" and sitting kind of up straight, and he is on all fours and just looking at my face. So that's how big Bruin is. Oh, hi, Bob. Bob's going up too. Bob's going up. Oh, she fell. Come here, Bob. Oh, hi, Bob. Hey, Bob. Oh, hi, Bob. There we go. There's both kids in the frame. Okay, bye, Bob. Oh, sorry, Bob. All right, so I know it's Friday night, but some of us have to be responsible because some of us have to work in the morning. But yeah, this weekend's gonna be fun. We have some stuff planned, and hopefully I get to share some with you soon. But for now, I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.